so far in the scoreboard. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to trying to feed that, get out quick.
Griffin is out there with Mitchell. And it's ABC. Then it's Owens. And it's Mobley in at the 3. Houston trails by 3. And for Houston, they've got Scott. He's out there with Price. And it's Lozada in at the 3 spot. Scott, good.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Beal. 9-point game his last outing. Pass to Owens. Now here's Mobley. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. First trip to the line for him here.
First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for your home team, Mobley, taking 2 shots.
That one misses. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
Inside.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Pass to Owens. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Beal up top, defended by Scott. Beal's shot is good.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one. And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now here's Owens. 6 points for him. Back to Beal. Dishes it to Mobley. Clock at 6. The shot by Mitchell, no good. For Houston, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Scott against Beal. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Now here's Mobley. Last game we saw him score 14.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. They've drained a good number from beyond the arc this year.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Beal, the pass to Mobley. They double-team Beal. Here's Owens. Off target with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Scott. And there's the drive. Drops in the layup for 2. Scott's got the lead up to 5 now for Houston.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Poke loose. Price with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Scott, the pass to Lozada. Over Owens. Mobley against Scott. The pass to Lozada. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot. Houston moving the ball around. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land. Shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Checking in for your home team, Kennedy. Keeper Sykes.
Pass to Mitchell. Right wing. Fires from deep. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That'll be his second foul of the game. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. And here is Scott. He's got 14 out left of the wing. Now Griffin. Here's Owens. Passes it to Sykes. He gets that one. 1:35 left here in the second. Scott against Griffin. Pass to Lozada. Here's Jaquez. He dishes it to Scott. 5 to shoot. The pass to Lozada. No good from outside. Gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That shot is off. And Houston the other way now.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
No question. I know I did not see that coming, especially when they had a chance to win it late in the fourth quarter. I thought for sure they'd get it done.
Gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Pass to Owens. They double him with Price to the right side. Right side, Griffin. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to this rhythm.
Each one more. He's checked in for Owens.
Well, he's one of the more popular players in the NBA in terms of fan support. They just love Blake Griffin's charisma.
There's the lob to the hoop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Sykes the pass to Kennedy. Here's Sykes, defended by Scott. Left side, Griffin. Here's Sykes, defended by Scott. Here's Moore. It's rebounded by Houston. Price has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Jaquez. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Houston on top, up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Well, for Houston, Kenny, what was your impression?
It's great to see a team going inside, challenging the defense in the paint.
And that's going to do it for our...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Well, you look at ABC in this game, he's been everywhere.
And, you know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. They've got Mobley. Owens is out there with ABC. And it's Griffin. And it's Kennedy in at the center, locking down the middle. And the foul called on ABC. That is his first foul of the game. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Outside, Beal. From 13, Jaquez with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
So on the floor for Houston, we got Price. He's out there with Scott. And it's Jaquez in at the 4 spot. To the inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Scott with the ball. 16 points for him. To the middle. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Personal foul.
For Houston, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Hopkins taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Mobley outside. Passes it to Owens. Tipped away. Price with the steal. Now, here's Scott. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Outside Griffin. And the foul called on ABC. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Mobley kicks to Beal from the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Outside Scott. And finished off by Scott.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Here's Owens. It's rebounded by Houston. Scott's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out to the right wing. Down low. Shoots from 8. Clock at 4. Pass to Lozada. From past the arc. They grab their own miss. Outside, Scott. He takes it in, and it's Scott with the jam.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Griffin passes to Mobley. They need this one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
Hodges checked in for Beal. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Price. Softly drops in the floater. Price has got the lead up to 12 now for Houston.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Here's Owens. It's rebounded by Houston.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Mobley misses. Houston leading by 12.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Scott. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Houston.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Count it, and the Houston leads get down to 11 on the bucket from Hutchins.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Houston shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Breakers seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public. All the officials are all over that.
For Houston, they have been 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Getting blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Banked in off the glass. Hodges has got 4 points this quarter.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. For Houston, they have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts. A free throw off from Scott.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Pass to Hawkes. Another miss by Houston.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
There's the pass to Kennedy. Here's Sykes. Moore passes to Sykes. 6 on the shot clock. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Outside, Scott. Up in time. No good. And so it's Houston with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Mobley is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Owens. And it's Sykes in at the point guard position. In the corner, it's Mobley. Kicks it to Owens. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Griffin's checked in for Mitchell.
Into the lineup for your home team, Blake Griffin.
Houston leading by 10. And here is Scott. To the paint. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
to the inside. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Price. Griffin grabs the board. Griffin's got his 6th rebound on the night. Trying his luck from deep. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Scott with the ball. And Griffin picks him up defensively.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
All right, thank you, David.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Scott against Beal. Fires the three. Scott can't get it to go.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Yep, it counts.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. They double him with Price. Pass to Mobley. Owens kicks to Mobley. That three off the mark. Houston leading by 14. Outside, Scott passes to Lozada. Scott against Mobley. Buries it down low. Scott's got 12 points here in the second half.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Three-pointer. It's good from long range. Scott's got 5 points now this quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Can they get it? Outside for Beal. Lets it fly. He's off on that one. And it's Houston the other way. Scott the pass to Jaquez. And that one drops for him. And Houston leads by 21.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, ABC.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Anthony in the corner. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Houston.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins. And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for ABC.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Anthony dishes to Bradley. Can they get it? And it's rebounded by Lozada.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
And that one, good.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
To Houston. Coming off the floor for your home team, McMillan.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. To the middle.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Hodges the pass to McMillan. That's tipped. So we see Houston taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look